All right, greens. All right, let's start doing channeling. So for chat questions, so much love, blessings, and here we go. Mm. Greetings. This is Novak. Much love, humans. Good to be green with you all. Just comb my hair just for this occasion. I'm more green than I was yesterday, staying out with the sun. So, humans, yeah, you have a lot of political problems, but whatever. Fuck. That's not the only problems you got. So, whenever you are ready, I'd be happy to answer your questions.
Yes, thank you, Novak, for coming by. Hello.
Hello.
And the first question is from Mark, and he wants to know if there's any questions, any messages from you or anybody else for him?
One moment. You're going through a change. I think you already know this. Spiritual change, awakening change. Just it does seem like I see you leaving your body a lot recently. I'm not sure if you feel this, but you have been leaving your body a lot, connecting to many beings. There is some lost time around you also. You might not fully see that, but it is going on. The Zetas are assisting you, and the Palladians are assisting you also. They're assisting you to connect with your mothership. I know it sounds really nuts, but anyway, you meditate on it and get back to me. All right, blessings. You don't have to, but whatever. Blessings.
Okay. And now, next question is from Harris Braden. Question 1. I am part of a tall white DNA enhancement program. I meditate multiple times a day. My question is, how can I connect with, see the entities and beings around me? That I know the law of one, and everything I experience on the outside is just a reflection of inside, but want to connect to others who have been through this, who can help. I just find it hard to do so.
One moment. In time, there are communities on your Facebook, I believe, groups. I believe Ivan has a group you can connect to. And there's other groups you can connect with also. Share your experiences. I'll be more than happy to hear from you. I believe I'm connecting this question correctly, but you want to also to see these beings. I believe you're talking about in the physical, but to see these beings, that will take some time. But I believe he's talking about meeting in the physical, correct? Meeting people that see this stuff too. That would be the best place. Hopefully, I'm connecting to that right. As for seeing these aliens, like in your true, I believe meditation is the strongest at this time because they're not allowed to be seen. Now, if you're in Sedona or in the Bermuda Triangle or the North Pole, oh, that's a different story. That's all. Your skies are lit up also. Possibly you might pick up on who's around. Most likely, if you want to connect or use some of it, what some of these beings do, call or ship to you through meditation. Try that out. That might work for you. Blessings.
Okay, his second question. I had a dream last night, pretty sure it was in astral realm. Myself and like 15 others were on a blue roller coaster type ride, but the laws of gravity did not apply to it and it could fly. We would take turns controlling it. At one time in the dream, we left the roller coaster cars. I could run 7 times faster than normal, and when we, the 15 or so of us, linked hands, we would fly around as well. Can you please shed some light on what I have been doing in astral? I cannot recall most of the happenings.
You've been connecting to, I believe you mentioned the tall whites, but you also been connected to the Arcturians very much, going through the libraries of information. As you're learning about building your next life, that seems to be very strong. As you're building your catalog of future lives at this time, yes, you come to this world to gather data from this earth to take. Sometimes these lessons aren't going to want to experience here, but you'll go experience it on another reality. So you are testing the waters from this world. Yes, it's a very difficult world, but also it's opening up your vision of this type of vibration. It's giving you new ideas for your future lifetimes. So this is what you're doing astral. I believe you're building your future lifetimes at this time. There's other things going on, but this is what they're saying at this time. Blessings.
Okay. And next question is from Amy555. I feel like my son, Luke, has wizard energy as well as a strong connection to fairies. Can you tell me about this?
Yes, he has a strong connection with Agartha at this time. It's possible he might levitate here and there, but I don't think he's fully connected in that regard. But he does have the ability with him. But I do see card tricks, those types of things around him, and magic tricks that are somewhat called devilish, but it is not. He's manipulating energy. So yes, he has the wizard energy with him, the magician energy, you could say. And if he wishes to exercise it, he can do a lot of crazy things. But he is also connected to the wizards and Agartha that are teaching him greatly. Blessings.
Okay. And next question is, my son and I have similar looking birthmarks on our bodies. Mine is on my elbow and his is on his back. What does that mean? Does it have anything to do with his past Earth lives or our connection galactically? And have we had lots of lifetimes together? Blessings to
you. You were like twin souls in different realities where you were twins, basically. You will see the same things, hear the same things, almost. You have a different personality, but your souls were connected. So it was like a twin soul energy. It happens a lot in different vibrations. Mostly Palladians do this. Syrians do it also. It's very Palladian. It is very different species do this. You have many lifetimes. I'm seeing 13 on this reality, but still you've had other connections, but you've had many more in your galactic. From what I see, it's mostly Pleiadian humanoid at this time. Blessings.
Okay, next is Sheena. And greetings. I have a question regarding my mother. Friday, January 27th, early evening, my mother was lying on the couch and looked out the window. There stood 2 tea light holders in the window. She saw a face appear, a man's face in the wood under the window where the tea light holders were standing. The man's face looked exactly the same like a human face. He had smooth skin, but he was between 50 and 60 years old. And her question, as usual, can you please tell me who or what this man was and why he appeared? It is important to tell that she does not know this man in any way, not that she knows about anyways.
One moment. I'm seeing two different things. I see more of an alien energy around that guy, more Palladian energy. I don't think he was there for very long either. I don't believe you know him either. He was just, I believe he was just there for a second, but I do see a lot of Palladian energies, and he's put in that form as a human around him as an old man, but I don't think he was from this part of your planet. Not that I could tell at this time. That's what I'm getting at least. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Wanda11. What are my connections with my Agartha times and what was I doing there? Thank you.
One moment. Mostly lifetimes as a fairy. I've had lifetimes as a gnome. One moment. There are female gnomes. You don't see them in your whatever you call it, your fantasy drawings. But you've had, what are you doing in Agartha? Many things. Enjoying life for the most part. You do work with Mother Earth as for assisting her ascension process and your incarnations there, as for preserving the nature of Agartha and also society. You've been to a lot of parties within Agartha. A lot of them. So it was mostly just relaxation, basically. Loving life, basically. And talking to the trees and just assisting Mother Earth's energy, basically, as they all do. But for the most part, have a good time. Blessings.
Okay. And our second question. My husband Mike had a long event in astral with gorillas. He was having to follow one and keep up over a long area of land, and he was female in astral. In the end, there were 2 other gorillas they met, and someone was shot. One gorilla picked up the gun and said, "We may as well shoot ourselves because we are stuck." Here, the gorillas all had brown robes. Can you tell what the meaning of this was? Thank you and blessings.
Yes, he's had many gorilla alien realities. And that is just one way for him to clear out a lot of that. As the gorilla worlds are a lot more intense than your human, Walmart world. It is a lot more intense. So yes, it was him humanizing it, but he has had lifetimes as a gorilla king in one time, and a lot of stressful lifetimes as a gorilla. And it was in 3rd density, but yes, they're very alien. They were looking like the gorillas, but they do act very much like you guys. A little bit different, a little bit more intense, more than reptilians. And now that's hard to believe because we're kind of a pain in the ass. They're worse. So yeah, you're just basically, there's a lot more there. You can do a meditation on it, but you're going through you're just ready to see this stuff basically. And you're just releasing a lot of tension. There's a lot more though. Blessings.
Okay. And next question, Angie77. When I'm angry or upset and I touch a lamp, light switch, computer, cash register, etc., they blow out or stop working. Why does this happen? And did I cause the electricity to go out last night?
I don't. Well, in some ways, yes, but yeah, your energy, you're going to like a high velocity with you're learning more about yourself at this time. You can calm your energies down by calling on your angels, but yes, you're hitting like 6th density sometimes. And in this environment, it does not always flow well. You can harness it better where it's not doing that, but you're still learning these abilities. As for the electricity, I believe you had a part in it. I don't believe it was all because of you though. You saw it. But yes, you're the frustration around you, but also you're learning how to tame it also, I see. Just calling your angels to help you with your vibration. I believe it won't happen again. Unless you want it to happen again. Blessings.
Okay, second question. Will my relationship with my boyfriend ever improve?
He's kind of selfish and kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. Depends. I think he can make it work from what I see, but he has to change his ways. He's not very easy to get along with sometimes. Sometimes he gets really stubborn. I think around sports comes a bigger pain in the ass sometimes. So at least that's what I'm saying. But this is up to you. Takes 2 to tango. I think you can make it work, but you kind of have to put I think you're already saying what's on your mind, and he's not listening. So, that's up to you where you want to go with this, because he's not listening. You might want to, but it's up to you. So, yeah, you're both kind of fueling the fire sometimes also. So, I don't know. You just got to talk to him on a calm level with no alcohol around will help. That's, have a woman to man conversation. Blessings.
Okay. And Next question is from Joyce S. Does my father have any messages for me?
One moment. One moment. Oh, he's going to talk about himself for a second. When he was on your world, he was like a kid again, playing around with stuff. You might not have saw that, but you like to tinker around with stuff. He just wants to get that off his chest. As for messages for you, yeah, he likes electronic stuff. Anyway, he's just bringing that up. I'm not sure why. One moment. He's reconnecting to the world, so let's give him a second. Message for you, just not be afraid to say what's on your mind. Don't let anyone push you around. Go forward with what your decisions. Not worry about the consequences. You know what you're getting into. You want to make decisions. You make the right decisions. You think things out pretty well. So just to be you, and when he says that, worry about the consequences, meaning you already had thought out to know what you're getting into. So sometimes you worry over nothing sometimes and don't get anything accomplished. So, but his message to you is to just be yourself and to be a fireball out there and show everybody your stuff. That makes any sense. Blessings.
Okay. And second question for my husband, Jim, what are his guides' names?
One is named Eldon, is a male. Another one is Peter. That is a communication guide. He also has a female by the name of Rebecca that is also part of romance and relationships. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Mia 0407. I was meditating today and I felt something touching my cheek. Could you tell me who that was?
I believe your spirit guide. There's also, you have several angels around you, but you believe it was just your spirit guide. Blessings.
And our second one, could you ask my higher self what I need to be doing different to connect to my higher self and guides during meditation that might make it easier for me to connect? Do you see me connecting soon?
Yes, they say water music will good. Help you remember your past lives at sea. Ocean water, from what she says, helps you relax. You need to relax more. So the more relaxed you are, you still have a part of you that's not. It's not like you're scared. It's just you're connecting. You're not fully relaxing, basically. So you're still connected to third density, and there are no guys at third density. Well, there are, but they're not on TV and stuff. So relaxing will help you connect. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Joel and Joellen Edwards. Hello and blessings. Question 1. I was wondering about what my percentage of my alien DNA are.
One moment. 5% Yael, 10% Pleiadian, 5% Reptilian, 2% Syrian, 4% Zeta Gray, and 10% Elohim, which is lovely to have. Blessings.
Okay. And our second one is, what have I been up to in astral, and are there any messages for me?
One moment. You've been connecting to many Pleiadians at this time, connecting to the Pleiadian Council. I've also been connected to the Lyrans, as for they are becoming more connected to human, meaning as for the alien version of them, they are going to bring it into more of your world's understanding as for the feline connections. And you are assisting them at this time because you have many incarnations with them. Of course, at this time, I see you very much humanoid at this moment, but you are assisting them. You are assisting other beings also. The feline, I believe, they want to bring their, meaning their vision, themselves, their appearance into the human environment. This will happen in the future. Reptilian is all over the place, as you can see. And Zeta. And Weirin hasn't got the attention that they feel that is much needed. So that is the next one, they say. Now, you are working on that this time. Blessings.
Okay. And next question is from Bosco. Hi, peace and blessings. Any messages from anyone?
You're connecting more with your angels recently. Your Archangel Gabriel has been assisting you on your past lives, also healing your future lives, meaning your past lives have been turbulent, and to assist that your future lives aren't affected by your past life as much. So right now you're in a closure at this time in this lifetime to heal the past. So your future lifetimes do not have to go through a lot of cell memory, mishmash. You have a lot of alien connections. Reptilian, a lot of canine stuff around you. A lot of canine. Not to say it's bad, but some of it's a lot of drama. It can be. Because they've had a lot of stuff in the universe that hasn't been mentioned. And it's up to you to check into that. So, also they say a job prospect coming up for you, but that's up to you. You just throw that in there. Okay, blessings.
Okay, and second question is, I feel some close to me are drowning in negativity. How can I assist them to be more positive?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do that when humans are easily programmed by negativity. This is their direction. You can say a prayer for them, and you already say verbally to them to help them. But, they're on their own. They're walking the planks. This world has, like I say, programmed them well, and so they have many lessons to learn. If they were not needed those lessons, they would be more open to what you are open to. They are not ready for what you are connecting to. But be vocal with them. It's up to you if you want to tell them what you're connecting to. Fine. Nothing wrong with that. Go by what you feel is right. But if they say, nah, it's all crazy, well, then they got to go through. Because it seems like they can avoid a lot of their problems, but they seem to be causing more problems and solving them. So, but that's okay. That's part of their direction. Blessings. Just prayer and do what you feel is right. Whatever. That's all I can do. Blessings.
Okay. And next question from Shalma. Any messages from my guides?
Oh, one moment. I feel like I'm downloading dance fever right now. Hold on for a second. They say to enjoy life more, get out a little bit more. I think you already do that, but anyway, they say just connect with nature, go for a nature walk. Just don't worry about anything. Don't complicate anything. Just an easy walk, not, just enjoy the day, not worry about the aliens trying to take over the world, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But more of you just not worry about those things. I don't think it dwell on all the time, but there are times when, just, do something you don't normally do, basically. You get out of the house and just, it doesn't have to be spending money or anything, just do something that you don't normally do, whatever that is. Hopefully that's somewhat helpful. Blessings.
Okay, and from your perspective, is there anything interesting for me to know in the upcoming days or months?
No, I see a lot of good things coming. Not so much challenge. I see you learning a lot of stuff, just absorbing into new things, learning a lot of shit, just becoming really, I see you, one moment. Yes, it's, well, 1 second. They say, all right, I'm kind of near guys. I know I'm supposed to get my perspective, but your guys are like butting in. Okay, one moment. I know it's like days of our lives here. One moment. My perspective is that they finally, or your guys finally left me alone. I guess they're trying to give you another message, but don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Basically, my perspective. What you're learning will help you in your education for the work world, but also the spirit world will be there to assist you to keep things positive. And I believe you will move up in the work world. I know that's kind of important. That's why I bring it up. Gradually. But I believe your spiritual energies also will assist others, and you will just keep things mellow as much needed, because there are other places I've been that just have not been mellow. They kind of suck. So the work environment is pretty important, as it does affect much of your life, as everybody else. So blessings and good luck. It'll be fun.
Okay, and next is Marianne A. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, the angels are assisting your convoluted clearing. Metatron has been around you a lot recently, as you have past lives with this one. In biblical times, as you connected to Metatron many times, I don't believe he's mentioned in the Bible that much, but you have connected to him in other lifetimes, as you brought his energy to others. So you do have a strong connection to Metatron. It's something for you to look up, look into, and understand. I believe you also can channel his energy if you like, however you like to do that, but you do have a strong connection with him. Blessings.
Okay, and I had a dream where I was counting the number of people missing from Earth. What was I doing, and was I working with a team? What was I doing, and was I working with a team?
It seems like you were working with the Zetas at that time, as some were being abducted, but not by Zetas, by other species, from what I'm gathering at this time. There's more to that, but that's all I can go into right now. Blessings.
Okay, and next is Moses. Last 2 weeks, I wake up at 3 or 4 a.m. and stay awake for an hour. What is happening with me? Something I'm doing in astral?
Yes, you're coming in astral and you're giving yourself a break, meaning that your activity is quite active. All right, what's going on? One moment. You're connecting to many Arcturians at this time. As they're assisting many civilizations to grow up, just like yours. But some are getting closer to such as you are, and you're assisting them because you're taking your warnings and going over there. And they're going into a faster ascension process than you are. So it's taking a lot out of you. So when you wake up at 4 o'clock, you're just sort of, you don't remember it, but you just got back. And it's like, I'm back on Earth. I'm back on Earth. It's like, because basically it's just to realign you back into this reality. Because you were doing a lot of stuff. And I'm just giving you like the little bits of it. All right, blessings and happy travels.
Okay, and next question. Last couple of weeks, I sometimes see the number 777. Do the angels have any messages for me?
Yes, you're going in the right direction. Also, your vibration is heightening also. You're letting go of the past and you're strengthening yourself. Your third eye is also opening up. But it's opening, but as we're seeing a lot right now, you need to concentrate on your mission here. You do have a mission, as everybody does. So you're not going to see aliens popping up in you. It's not really needed, but you will feel their vibration when the time is right. Blessings. Also, they say healing ability lives with you also, that you might be able to start trying out. Blessings.
Okay, and next question is from Crystal Lee Snow. Any messages from my uncle Norman?
Yeah, he says you need to get out of the house more. He says something about poker too. I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know. It's up to you. But he says get out of the house more, get a little bit more sun. I don't know. He's not just. I just messing with you for the most part. But anyway, it's up to you if you want to choose any of those things. But he loves you very much, and he's around you all the time, and everyone. And yes, he says family matters. So blessings.
Okay. And second question, are there any messages for my guides?
One moment. Interesting. Yes, your guides and your angels are assisting you with the Arcturian energies to feel more young within and on the outside also. They're assisting your energy levels as you are traveling to the other side a lot recently, but also you're bringing that useful energy back with you in this incarnation. And that useful energy is connecting to those around you. So you might become more aware of it, possibly. Unlikely, but possibly. Here and there. You seem to be going there a lot recently. Because you're doing work and it's like missionary work, let's put it that way. Blessings.
Okay. And from Carol McLaughlin, thank you for coming. Are there any messages for me?
One moment. Well, okay, well, you want something different? Well, you're going to get it. Okay. I think that's what you're looking for anyway. Weird guys are said you're trying to open up your world of perception of your galactic lifetimes. Yeah, I know that. I think part of you wants to say, I want to know about my life here. Well, technically, this is kind of like that. I know I'm talking about days of our lives here. Anyway, uh, your Martian lifetimes are many. Your guides say you were a queen of sorts on Mars. Now, understand, I was not a little green person. They're humanoid, just like you. A little bit more brawnier, like muscle people, kind of. Even the females are a little bit more maleistic, but not that much. They're kind of tough, but still beautiful. They weren't too manly looking. They were similar to their kind of stronger women here, basically. Not the muscle ones. Okay. Anyway, I think you got the idea. Basically, some of those are in your family unit right now, and you're kind of reliving that lifetime in a more peaceful way, as Mars is kind of a pain in the ass at times. I believe if you have a son, that's one, and possibly a daughter, but I'm not sure what your siblings are at this time. But either way, it's mostly close like that, but you might feel the vibrations of your Martian connections are many in your family unit and also goes into your family tree of Martian energies as for other lifetimes. As they could not finish their lifetimes there, so they came to this planet, and this one has more technology, so more coming in at this time. We'll go into that some other time. As for Mars, at least our version of it. All right, blessings.
Okay. And are there any messages for my sister Glenna?
Yes, your guides say don't worry so much. It's getting better, but still some of it's a little bit out there. It is not doing much good in your heart. It is causing pressure. They just wanted to let you know to calm down. Be around water. Water is good. Or water music, something around water because it helps calm the soul. You'd be surprised. Angel music also, I believe they have that in their harps and stuff like that will help also. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Thomas Pedersen. The ego, which I'm struggling with. Where does it come from? Is it Arcturian supremacy confusion or just karma from hard incarnations? I've seen flashes from battles with reptilians, both from feline and Arcturian lifetimes. Or is the ego tied to the earth?
A lot of yours comes from Reptilian. But a lot of it comes from the earth, but you have Reptilian kind of wrapping around that ego on this earth, so it kind of makes ego kind of a pain in the ass here, but it's part of your test. So you can release that. You're getting good at it. You're getting good on calming it down. All right, blessings.
Okay, and second question. I also feel I have been living beautiful lifetimes on Lyra, Cybus, Arcturus, and in the Pleiades, and even as a carry-on somewhere in the universe. Does the understanding of love come from these lifetimes?
Oh, all lifetimes have to have an understanding of love. Even this one, even this materialistic, Walmart world. It's a joke. But anyway, yes, all lifetimes have to do with love, and this one definitely tests that love. Definitely, and those did too. So this one is like the ultimate test, at least one of them. And because some do materialism love, and others do love, and self-love. And yes, you're awarding self-love. You're awarding different types of love. Everybody is in every reality. So yes, you are. Yeah, you've been through a lot of stuff, definitely, as everyone has. But yes, continue on. Blessings.
Okay, and okay, that was all right. Next is Ra. Do I have any messages?
Yes, your guides say continue as you're going. Also, there's a lot of Syrians around you, learning from you, and also assisting you. And you'll be connecting with them in astral. They have a lot of connections with Egypt. I believe you got that message here and there. Egypt is a place you are protecting at this time, an aspect of you. So you are connecting with it. There are many vortexes there, obviously. There is a Stargate there underground. Boy, big surprise there, right? So you're there with that also. Blessings.
Okay, and second question is, my cat Lizzie transitioned to the other side about 3 years ago, and I have been having a challenge time clearing the pain from this. I have applied different inner work techniques without any improvement. Is there a reason for this, and is there any assistance or advice that would be of help? Thank you and much love.
Her energy is in Agartha. It is on the other side, but a lot of it's in Agartha at this time. Connect to the Agarthian energies to Mother Earth to ask for assistance of releasing this. Because you've had a lot of past lives with that cat. That cat is not just a cat. That's a person, a being that you've had many incarnations with on, I believe, Zeta lifetimes and Reptilian lifetimes. So you've had a close connection with that cat. It's not just a cat. The energy there was of a close friend of yours. Blessings.
Okay, and next is Symmetry. Any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, okay. Yeah, you're going through a lot of decision making. Your guides say just do what you feel is right. Plan, have a plan of some kind will help. Basically, they're watching out for your financial situation. Basically, they don't want you on the street, stuff like that. So, but I think you're already doing that. But just to reaffirm, just to follow your passion. Basically, is what they say. Blessings.
Okay, and second question from Symmetry. What is my connection to the Yael, and any messages from them?
Mostly music. A lot of music. A lot of people are connected to this. With the Yael is music. It's not all banking. Some of them are, that's part of the Anunnaki stuff. It's like a connection to the Yael. They come in here, they connect to the Anunnaki. It's like, I'm going to be a banker. I'm going to have money. I'm going to be a doctor, blah, blah, blah. Your connection with them is music alone. One moment. It is of the arts, but music as using sound, but colors with sound. One moment. You go to different worlds and play different types of music. You're part of a galactic band. I know that sounds kind of weird, but no, that's true. But you do much more than just that. Also, as a Yael, I see you as like a Yael with kind of a Zeta-looking face, though. So it's not all humanoid. Some of the Yael look like humans with all like weird shape, no chin, whatever. Look very bizarre, like a chalk person. I know that sounds weird, but anyway. But you look more gray at times for a reason, just because you just prefer that look. But I think you've had humanoid lifetimes there, yeah. But you prefer more of the gray look. It's just, we're aliens. Let's do it. Blessings.
Okay, next is Freddie Collett. Trying to remember my dreams this morning. I pictured the word family. What does this mean and who sent it?
You're connecting to, well, interesting. You're connecting to Mother Mary. That's connecting you to your galactic families, but also it seems like you are releasing a lot of tension with old family situations. Through other galactic lifetimes, you're making peace with a lot of species at this time for us. So you're learning self-love also with that. It's much more, but that's the short version of it. Blessings. I'm not sure if the internet just died out. You're not there. There's a lot of things. A lot of beings here. Pardon my French. Greetings, humans. I'm here alone. Here, I should do some juggling for you, but I don't have any. I can't do that here. I don't have that. I'm just green. That's all. I'm just here to be green. I know you don't see it, but just visualize it. So I don't have any. I can't sing to you, but I'm working on it. Let's see here. As I here to entertain humans. One moment. Well, as she arrives back, I'm not sure if she's coming back. But as I can give you a slight galactic update. I believe I can still speak through this one. Yes. One moment. Yeah, we're interrupting this broadcast. One moment until she shows up. If she does not show up, I'm going to take off. One moment. What's going on in your government situation? Everybody's crying and whining and being the good human of, the whiner, basically. Taking things out of context. There she is. I was about to tell everybody a bunch of stuff, but anyway, I'll do it later. Well, anyway, I'm in the middle of something right now. 1 second. I'll get back to you. Basically, let me finish for 1 second. Basically, what's going on is a lot going on in your Black projects right now. A lot of them are pissed off right now. A lot of them left. A lot of new ones have showed up. So your government right now is like keeping your people busy as a lot of shadow government stuff's moving around right now. So while your people are crying about nonsense, there's a lot of stuff going around. Political shift is happening, not as what you might think of. But anyway, there's a lot of political happening above ground and underground. The underground stuff is moving around like crazy right now. Some of you might feel a little bit bizarre because you're connecting with it, because you're involved with it. That's all I can say. All right, go whenever you're ready. I'm just mouthing off to everybody.
I apologize about that. My Wi-Fi cut off real quick.
That's okay.
Okay. Where was I at? Okay. Stephanie Ritterman. I have not been eating well lately and super tired all the time. Can I have help with this? Thank you.
Yeah. Pleiades will assist you as much as they can, but this is a human thing. It's up to you to go see a doctor, and I don't believe you have to, but if you feel like you need to, maybe you should. But you're doing a lot in astral, you might want to, you can always control that by taking it easy on that because some of it seems to be interfering in your life here. You can control it though. Blessings.
Okay, and what has my brother been doing in astral and his higher aspects, and are there any messages for him?
He's been connecting to a lot of reptilians recently, musician reptilians, which is kind of interesting. Not to say that they're bad, but they're not exactly. They're neutral. They're kind of punks in some regard, but it's okay. Not kind of crowd I'll take care of. I'd hang out with. He's also hanging out with the carrion beings. You have the bird people. He has a lot of bird people around him. He has a lot of bird people around him. Messages. Well, basically, it's mostly for you, not for him. Not to worry about his strangeness. It's just part of his adolescence, but also his connection to the Draconians is a reason why he acts the way he does. He has a lot of negative parts of his lifetime he's not aware of, and he's doing a lot of clearing. He's not aware of it. He has a contrast with the Dracos also, as he was once very much strong with them at one time, and he's making peace with them at this time. He's letting go of them slowly. He's having trouble doing that though. So if he has a lot of negative energy around him, that's why. He's been around some dark stuff in his past. Blessings.
Okay, and Chloe's question, why did I have a mental breakdown yesterday? I felt exactly like I did in high school, alone, depressed, and desperate. What was the purpose of it?
Oh, that's normal human stuff. I don't see anything wrong with that. That's a normal, well, yeah, you're going crazy. You're part of a world that doesn't make any sense. So I don't see why people don't have nervous breakdown every day. Your vibration is not connecting to this world. Positive energies around it. I know that's difficult to do, but just sort of wait it out. It's like you're still adjusting to this world. Like I said, I think some have one every single day, and a lot of them are driving cars right now, which is not good because they have nervous breakdowns in their car, and that doesn't go well. But for you, you just gotta call on your angels and just call on your aliens to help, but you're still adjusting to this world. It's going to take some time for us to clear out. That's all I have to say. There's not much I can add to it. Blessings.
Okay, and for her mom, are there any messages for her from her guides?
Yeah, she's been connecting to a Garthro a lot around the fairies very much as bringing that energy. I think she is an incarnated fairy. I believe that energy is with her very strong. I'm not sure if anyone ever told her that, but the fairy energy is with her very strong, and she can also channel the fairies also if she'd like to. I believe she already is. She just doesn't know it. So, blessings.
Okay, and next is Gray Joyride. Any messages regarding my physical pain, my headache, my head, my heart, and stomach, and lack of energy?
Well, one moment. It does seem like you need to get more rest. You're doing a lot of astral, also your body's adjusting to this. Vibration is a lot of negativity going on in this world at this time. As you're feeling the dark forces trying to screw around with everybody that they can get their hands on at this time, those that have lower vibrational energies are affecting you. Not to say you're at a low vibration, but those that are at a low vibration are affecting you. As you are feeling the grid of negativity going throughout your world, it is affecting you, but not in the way it is affecting others. And others become very negative towards each other. You see how the vibration is of your world? You're just becoming more understanding of it. Some of others are going on with this also. You feel that also. I think it's astral. It's actually this world. It's the negative grid it's around it at this time. And humans are not ready to let go of it, as you can see. If you let go of it, everyone will be singing nursery rhymes and having a blast, and everybody will be loving each other. That's not the case here. It's, well, I can say it's getting there. Well, it's got a while to get there. But you're feeling the world. You're feeling, I call it the negative grid across this world. In queer energy, it is difficult to, when it's very strong, it's very hard to ignore it. You just kind of have to get through it, clear your space. A positive vortex energy around you from your angels will help, but sometimes when you're going through a fight, it's hard to clear that. But work on it. You might be able to avoid it next time. Blessings.
Okay. And any messages for me going forward in life? How am I stuck in my ways?
One moment. Is he interesting in patience? Because actually you're on your right track. Try new things, meditate, but also try new things such as job or hobbies or whatever it is. Try something new that you haven't tried before. Yeah, you're in a slump right now. Actually, getting out of it doesn't seem to be anytime soon. But do your best. Try new things. Yes, you're kind of in a slump right now, but as your meditation will help you understand it more. This is more of an energy that would come to you as for messages to clear this. Your angels will assist with this, but yes, it is difficult. I don't know what to say about that. I'll send you energy. Blessings.
Okay. And Donna Riggs, can you tell us if there is a phrase that one can use to be able to break the veil and see other beings here on Earth as of now?
It's difficult to do because the veil in your world is pretty much closed at this time. There's no magic word to make it all better. There's not. That's forbidden on your planet at this time. You can do this on your own. What word works with you? You can do this on you. Nothing's stopping you from doing it. No one's stopping you from finding a word that works and then teaching others how to do it. If you can do it on your own, doesn't mean just whatever word or whatever phrase that works with you. And you can teach others how to do it. I don't see why not. But as for a one word is, that's kind of like a collective type thing. It's like everybody would always have their own way of doing things, as everyone does have their own way of doing things. So I think it's very much capable. You're capable of doing it. Blessings.
Okay. And her second question, I would appreciate hearing any messages that are available for me tonight.
Yes, the Palladian Council of Light has been connecting to you a lot recently. As for your dream state, most likely that's been closed for some reason. They're not going into detail. You are connected to the Arcturians, the Syrians. One moment. Yes, there's a lot of Arcturian energy around you at this time. As for languages, as for dimensions also, their energy is very strong with you at this time. As for healing abilities, one moment. You can meditate with the Arcturians. I believe they have many messages for you, but not through me to you. You have to connect. That's up to you to connect to. Also, there's a lot of archangel energy around you. Tunnels of light are around you at this time. Not to say they're around anyone else, but they do say tunnels of light are around you at this time. As for working with your energies. One moment. We're not going into details. Either way, they have a message for you, but it is only through meditation. Blessings.
Okay, and the last questions are from me. And yesterday, before lunchtime, 4 military helicopters went over the house, and they're very, very low, lower than what normal air traffic would be. Yeah. And I wanted to know what's going on in California. Like, what's up with these helicopters going over the houses?
There's a military issue going on. As for, there's a lot of black projects around your area, and many of the reptilians are getting kind of pissed off at the military at this time. So, one moment. It seems like some extraterrestrials are going rogue at this time. Some are doing what they're not supposed to be doing. Zetas and some Dracos also. Understand is most likely will not be seeing your vibration, but there's a lot of they're disrupting a lot of things in your governmental, mostly underground bases from what I'm seeing at this time. So as for, they are affecting some of your reality, but they are, as for mechanical things, but there's more to it than that. But yeah, the black projects around there are just not happy right now. They're pissed. That's all I'm getting right now.
Yeah. Do I have anything to do with that astral or anything?
Probably. Yes. I believe you're here to tame it. That's another reason why you're living where you were living, as you're learning from it, but also you're calming it down. I do see an Arcturian version of you within the underground bases at this time, calming many, as they're not being very kind at this time. So you're definitely part of the ascension, definitely, of bringing more neutral, kind energies. Man, it is just you think your version of the world is crazy, man. You get down to your shadow elites, jeez, it's a bunch of freaking pain in the asses.
Oh yeah, I've been feeling that a lot. That completely explains it.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you. And that's the last of the questions for tonight, Novak. Thank you very much.
Blessings, humans. Be green, be safe, and don't listen to what your news is saying. So understand they're just trying to rile people up, make them angry, piss them off. There's agendas there. There's more going on. So much love to you all. Take care. Okay. All right, thank you.